In this video, I will be showing you how to create and edit files using Google Drive. The first thing you'll want to do is open up the Play Store and find Google Drive using the search bar at the top, and you will press install. Once Drive is installed, you just open up Drive and you'll be greeted to a login screen, and all you need to do is put in your Google account and you'll be ready to use it. Upon entering your Google credentials, you'll be greeted with a Getting Started page, which gives you a quick rundown of how to use Google Drive if you prefer to read. So let's first get organized. I'm going to create a folder for work so I can put all my work items in here. So you're going to go to the plus down here, you're going to press on folder, and you're going to create one called work. Now I already created one called work just now. I'm going to make one that's called personal, for personal item. Then you press create and your folder will appear right there. There are different methods of being able to view your items. If you go up here to these three squares, you can enlarge them like this. Perhaps it'll be easier for you to see. You can organize them by name up here, or last modified, the last time you opened it, last opened, modified, amount of storage used. So let's start organizing our folders a bit more. So let's go into the work folder, and there's no items in here. Let's create another folder. Let's name this one documents, so you can keep your documents in one spot, and then another folder for, say, images. And then to go back, you press on, there's like a little down arrow right here on Androids. Alright, so you have your subfolders here. So let's go into personal. I'm going to teach you how to add a picture. So first let me quickly create another folder for photos. And then we'll go into that subfolder. And to upload a picture, you go to the upload button down here. And you will have a list of all the pictures you've taken. You can choose whichever picture you think belongs in the personal one. And it'll slowly start to upload by itself. And then once it's done uploaded, it'll appear on your folder. So let's go into work folder and let's upload some images to the work folder. So a little shortcut you can do for selecting multiple pictures is to just hold one down, a little check mark will appear, and you can quickly add as many pictures as you want together, and you just hit open up there and they'll begin to upload. Once they're done uploading, you can click on a picture to open it. You can zoom in, you can do anything you want with it. If you go into the three dots, there's multiple options you can do here. You can share this image with someone you know. You can star it, as in favorite it, which I'll do right now and I'll show you later. You can make this file available offline. So if you press this, it'll download the file into your phone. That way you're able to look at it when you don't have any internet connection. You can copy a link to the file so you can send it to people you know. So for example, I will send it to Carlos, who's my boss, and if I paste this link exactly how I copied it, some phones you gotta hold it down like this and then you gotta press paste to be able to paste it, and then you can send a file straight to them. Okay, as for the favorites, if you want to look at favorited images, you go back here, open up the three dots, there's a little start. If you press that, there's your item. Now sharing is different from just copying a link and sending it to someone. If you press share, you're sharing this file with someone else who has Drive, and they're able to add it to their Drive and be able to modify it if you give them permission to. So for example, if I give permission to Carlos to look at this image, I can allow him to edit it, I can allow him to add a comment or view it. So he doesn't mess with the picture, I'm just going to put can view. Actually, I'll put can comment, and then you can write a little message for him, and he'll be able to comment on it depending on what you ask for in the message. Down here where it says not shared, that shows who has access to it, but since I'm not sharing it with anyone, there's no one there. Once I share with Carlos, it'll come up here that he has access, and it'll tell you exactly what he has access to doing. Once you're ready, you just press send, and he'll receive the notification. If you'd like to save one of the images you added a long time ago, say you don't have it on your phone anymore, you go down here to the three dots, and you press download, and it'll download straight into your phone, and you're able to view it once again through your gallery. Moving files is also easy. Say for example you put an image you didn't want there to be in the right folder, such as this picture of my dog. This is a personal picture, and I put it into the work folder, so I go down here to where it says move, and then you go back on the back arrow, back again, and you find the folder you want. I want to move it into photos, I click it, and then you press down here on the right, move, and it'll move over there. Now if you want to be a little more personal with your files, you can rename them by pressing on the three dots, and there's a little rename button right here. You can change the name to whatever you want. as much detail as possible, that way you're able to find it quickly whenever you need it. If you like to check details of a file, such as when it was taken or when it was uploaded, you open up the three-dot menu, you go down here to details and activity, and it'll tell you the size of it, how much storage it uses up on your drive, where it's stored, when it was created, when it was last modified, which is at 133, where I created a share link. It shows you all of the history of the file right here, who I shared it with, the rename, everything you've done with the file is there. Alright, now that we've been over how to add images, let's go over creating documents. So here in Documents, you press the plus, and you look at Google Docs. You may or may not need to download the application Google Docs, and you can easily do that from the Play Store the same way you downloaded Google Drive. And that is where you download it. So you go to the plus, and you create a Google document. And here you can write whatever you want to write that's important that you want to keep in your drive. So for example, probably write down like prices of things you've sold. Once you're done writing whatever you'd like to write, you just press up here on the check mark, and it's automatically saved. So when you go back to your drive, it'll be right there, and then you just open it up. If you want to change up something on your file, you open up your file, you go down here to the pencil, and you can change whatever you want. Add extra things, doesn't matter. And then you can just press check mark, and your changes will be saved. Deleting a file is really simple. So here accidentally I created another document that I didn't mean to create, and to delete it you just go on the three dots, go down here, it says remove, and it's removed. If you accidentally removed it, there's an undo button you can press to quickly get it back. If you were too slow to do it, you can always go back, keep going back until you see the three dashes right here, go to the trash, and those are all the items you've deleted, and you can easily restore it by pressing the three buttons and pressing restore. So here's an example of professional names you may want to use for different documents. For example, you can upload your resume straight into Google Drive. You can upload any plans you have for future things for your company. So if you want to upload a document, you download it online, or you have saved on your phone, you go down here to the plus, you press upload again, and you go to over here on the little dashes, and you click on your phone, and you go down to documents, wherever you saved your document, and all you do is just click on the one you want to upload, and it's already being uploaded. And you can easily view it just by clicking on it. There's a unique option on mobile that allows you to scan documents to upload them straight into your drive. For example, I have a document here of an adoption I did for my dog. You go into whatever folder you want to put it in. So for example, I'm going to put it into personal, but it's a document. I haven't made a document folder yet, so I will create one. And you go here and you press scan, which will then turn on your camera, allowing you to scan the document. Once it's scanned, you press OK, and it'll automatically give you PDF, and then you just press the check mark, and it'll upload it as a PDF, which you can view in your drive. There's all the information, just how I scanned it. And just go over the last features. If you go up here to the three dots, there's a bunch of things here that I went over half of them. If you go to recent, you can view all the items you've recently modified. I just scanned that, I uploaded my resume, it goes in order. There's also the offline files you've chosen to make offline. There's a room picture that I decided to create an offline file for, so if I was in airplane mode or I had no Wi-Fi, nothing, I can easily just open it. Another thing I'd like to mention is that you can upload literally anything that counts as a file, such as audio files, voice recordings, even videos. So for example, I'm going to upload a video that I took, and it'll just upload and it'll function the same as any other file. Rename it the same way, three dots, go to rename, it's the same thing. You can move it into a folder since I didn't move it. I'll do that right now once again to show you. You press move, pick the folder you want. Since this is videos and I do not have a folder here, I will teach you to create a folder right now. During a move process, you can go up here and press the plus, and you can create a folder right as you're moving it. That way you don't have to cancel the move. And there you go. It should pop up right there.